Sanbonani, good day, ladies and gents. Welcome to today. I tried to trade the PM session. I know I'm late. I don't know even know if I will trade it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight to the daily analysis and what I'm looking for today. Previous daily high, previous daily high, previous daily low. We are holding that tiny value gap after this breaker, coming lower. Uh, Possibilities of looking for lower prices depending on what happens here. We've not taken the previous daily high, we've not taken the previous daily low, um, which the overall drop liquidity using S&P 500 is that daily fair value gap here. I think also for swing positioning, those will be a great space as a drop liquidity, but I am looking to come back long term just to start buying more EFTs for Nasdaq and S&P 500, but in this case, previous daily high, previous daily low, previous daily low, previous daily high. We have not taken the previous daily low, we have not taken the previous daily high. Um, Previous daily low, and inside there is a daily fair value gap. Yeah. Although I'm coming now. I'll be back. Um, Inside the previous daily low, previous daily high, we held that for our fair value gap here. Our fair value gap. We have that for our fair value gap inside here, and we are holding it. But also, if we were to look at the side, there is another fair value gap, which There is another draw that I could be looking at somewhere above here. So we held that we held the previous daily high, we held the previous daily low. Question is, where is the drop liquidity right now? I don't know. I honestly don't know. So inside the 4H fair value gap, we push lower, we broke above, held possible long take, held this 1 hour fair value gap, 1 hour bullish fair value gap here. Now this one is giving me something. So we have this 1 hour fair value gap that has held. So I think, yeah, my draw liquidity could be the daily high, but also we are inside the kind of a breaker here. We have this breaker. We held that breaker here. So we held that push to taken that rejected on this order block here. Came back inside, but let me see the 15 minutes time frame. That's where everything matters. What happened? Taken Asia high, traded to the Asia high, all the 15 minutes if we look up above. I think bullishness is possible. We held that fair value gap above. Let me see. I don't like trading when I'm making night shift. We came back all the way, and meaning that we have taken Asia low, came back to the, I mean, London low came back to the Asia discounted price, which is close to the 15 minutes fair value gap at that low. I man. So we held that. Let me see something. Perfect. I think both are possible. Oh no. We held that there is kind of an SMT there. Taking London high. No, I have nothing yet. I am neutral, guys. I am neutral. I don't know, man. What's happening here? Yes, sir. come back. I think I'm gonna wait for a move again here. I think for me to get what I'm looking for. Yeah, I know that it's at one of the highest points, and also we are inside a 15-minute value gap, but above there is another 15 minutes value gap that could be a drop liquidity towards the previous daily high. I'll be right back. Yeah. We just said London high. Could you roll over lower, come back to this 15 minutes? Then we will get close to this daily low, possible. But oh yeah, there is an SMT, yeah. There is an SMT, yeah. I don't have a drop liquidity to be honest. For our time frame, we are holding that gap here. We are holding this gap now. It looks like it wants to come back lower, eh? S&P 500 fails to take out the London high. Looks like it wants to come back lower. But according to my own personal opinion, it would make sense to get something like this. Yeah, I see. I'll only look for trade when S&P 500 has taken the low and Nasdaq has failed to take out this low. Even that's the only way I can look for a trade. This doesn't, I'll take out that high, take it out that high, but honestly, S&P 500 is the decider for me. Yeah, here we go. Let's wait and see. Okay, I think I've gotten what I wanted. We've traded lower. We are inside that 15-minute gap. Can I get perhaps a rejection from there coming to the upside? I am gonna look for a trade um somewhere here. Let me see. Yeah, lower time frame. We've taken that low. Yeah, it's holding that 5 minutes gap. Yeah, that's Nasdaq. Uh, Also another 5 minutes gap above. Also, you could get a move like this. there is that possibility, but we have come back on S&P 500 to that low, above we have a 5 minutes gap and a previous daily high and a 15 minutes 5 value gap as some sort of draw of liquidity. Mm, mm. But now, question is, where will I get my longs? Will it be like a good thing if we sweep that and get something like this? That would make sense with a 1 minute inversion of this low. Yeah, because all this is just for me. I don't see any way I could take a trade anyway. Yeah, I don't see for I don't see for continuation lower. If that closes, perhaps it would be best for me to wait for that to be this 5 minutes to be inverted and close above. Let me see what happens. You see, look at that. Oh, we're already getting that 1 minute inversion. Wow. Do I take a trade at that high to target the high that I was talking about? I personally do not like taking inversions. I would have loved for a new low and a break and just to start looking for a clear market structure shift. But I will be watching this, using this. Doesn't do what I want. Doesn't do what I want. Okay, I'll wait out. Let me see. There is an invasion, yeah. One could say they want to look for longs at that high, but it's not my cup of tea, to be honest. Something like that. It's not my cup of tea. As I said, I would love for it to come sweep this low, create a low, come back, take in that high, and then I'll get a clear confirmation of what I'm looking for. But until then, there's no trade for me. If it does not take this low first, there's no trade for me. Yeah, there's no trade for me. That's right. Yes, we have that. You could take this trade honestly if you want person to hold this invasion to look for continuation. For me, as I've explained, I don't normally like trading inversions gap. So it becomes very difficult for me to trade it. But something like this will make sense. Look at that. Look at that move. But your worry should be that 1 minute gap. Could it hold that and starts rolling over lower and come back, take out the high? So a lot can happen. I'm just visiting you guys. I'm not there to sit for long. Still holding that comeback. Oh, okay. We we had this 1 minute also, but as I told you, when I look for a move like this, come take. If it takes out this low, definitely. If it flips that, I'm gonna consider taking it. But for now, I'm just waiting outside. Yeah, I just don't like it because there is a possibility of a draw to this gap here because we didn't retrace this gap as well. But one might use this as a full breaker. That is why we are holding that. So come on, take out this low. Yeah. So on the swing positioning, it's interesting. There's nothing much happening. I will just quickly update. Gold is Nasdaq is the only one remaining bullish. The rest are back to neutral territory. USD JPY, which is very bearish. I might consider selling USD JPY, AUD JPY, Euro JPY. They're starting to be bearish. Let's see. While waiting for this trade, this is interesting now. Come on, check out this low. If you're on this trade on that inversion here, you're still on the trade. It looks like it's gonna continue. I just don't like it taking inversions. I am more comfortable sweeping the low, coming back, take out that high to look for the same entry, but knowing that low has already been served. So, but other than that, let's just quickly see something on the swing positioning. Yesterday to it's bearish. Can I get shorts here? It is giving a bearish reading, and I think if you were to watch the previous video, the market might start to price in for red cards. So a move like this makes sense for me. Yeah, come back because a very strong resistance area. Come back inside and take that trade. Okay, let me just quickly show you this before I call it a day. So on the bullish side, we have GJ. We only have Nasdaq and Euro AUD. Nikkei, it's also bullish, but on the bearish side, Euro JPY, AUD JPY, USD JPY. I love USD JPY and GJ, but the one that might be setting up instantly is USD JPY. GU has went out from the bullishness, from the bearish thing, so I might have to remove my limits. Just give me a second. Do not forget to like and subscribe. There is few limits that I'll remove. Here we go. Just quickly creating a limit. Yeah. I've sent in my limit. I don't have yeah. Yep. So should I go through all this? Okay, I've spoken about this. Go watch a previous video. But just to show you, I have created. Oh, come on. I do have a limit here, and I'm gonna remove my GU limit. I think I have other four limits. I am gonna delete this limit here. It has moved away from being a bearish sentiment, and we're holding that support to the upside. So I'm gonna remove that. What other one did I have? A UDJPY. Did I have a limit? No. Okay. Another pair that is giving Euro JPY. It's saying it's bearish. I just don't like calling the top, but here I'll just take my chances as well. Yeah, I'll take my chances here to look for lows. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I have all the limits. Let's go back to what's happening with gold today. I have gold ETF, so I am looking for gold to really break above all that and look for continuation to the upside. So yeah, look at that move. The move has happened. Wow. Okay, the move that I was looking for has happened. without giving me exactly what I was looking for. So if you've been watching this, I told you this is the move. I just don't like playing invasions, so that is why I didn't take it. But already 1:2 has already happened, but your target would be this high, break even already. So also here, yeah, okay, nice. If I was a, if I did like playing invasions, I'll have played that invasion, this invasion, yeah. But anyway, yeah. So for those that look for another trade, thinking that maybe we'll get another trade, question is, are you comfortable taking this trade? Yeah, to target that 15 minutes invasion. I don't know, but the trade I called is this invasion. Yeah, so yeah, very straightforward trade to be honest. Very forward trade, straightforward trade. In fact, now you're on break even if you have taken this trade. Yes, we are inside a 5 minutes value gap, hence I'm saying you're on break even. We might reject all the way back, and already we have changed that. So if we were to look for a retrade, let me see if you can get a retrade. 50% is that 1 minute value gap that I marked, but I'm not gonna look for a retrade. So you would look for something like this. But other than that, man, I was just here to just say hi. I love you all, and I did give you a trade. Other than that, I love you all. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Bye bye.